Welcome back to the great city. Bowling, Wichita, Kansas. North Rock Lanes has hosted this event 6 times. In match 1, Darren Tang from San Jose State knocked off Kenny Ryan of Robert Morris University from Chicago, 218 to 205 with a 5-bagger. In match 2, Daniel Hansen won 212 to 180 over Dallas Leon from UNLV. Young freshman had 5 strikes, propelling him to the championship match. So we're set. Tang, Hansen, a championship hangs in the balance from here in Wichita. When we come back, Kelly Kulick will interview our 2 finalists. We'll get their last words before the match. It's on the way. Senior Darren Tang from San Jose State, the freshman Daniel Hansen from Robert Morris University of Illinois are our finalists. They're ready to compete and ready to speak with Kelly Kulick.
And I'm here with Darren Tang. Darren, your brother Michael's billboard is right over the pair of lanes you're bowling on. What would it mean for you to bring home this championship for yourself and your family?
Oh, well, I guess that'd mean that he wouldn't be the only one, and I have some bragging rights too. You can't just put that on me all the time. It'd be great, though, to keep it in the family.
Good luck in the championship match, Darren.
Thank you.
Daniel, come on in over here. Now, you're the lone freshman. You watched Darren play the lanes the entire time. Is your strategy to stay right where you're comfortable or move in where Darren is?
After practice, I think I'm going to stay right and just bowl my own game and just go out there and make some good shots.
Keys to success?
Stay slow and throw a shot at a time.
Good luck in the championship match. Cheering on these 2 individuals as they vie for the championship title.
All right, Kelly, thank you. They are ready. We heard the game plan for the young freshman. The super senior, 5th year mechanical engineering major, Darren Tang from San Jose State. Are ready to go head-to-head. A title hangs in the balance today here from Wichita. Tang starts his left lane, a lot of loft. And the range 10.
Super senior starts the match. He's going to finish the match. Let's look at his game again. He's getting further inside. A lot of loft. Trying to take out the front portion of the lane where more friction is built up. Again, picking up that mid-lane roll, hopefully rolling into the pocket itself. It's just his part of his game that he likes to play, the further inside and left he moves.
Whoa, whiffs on the 10. Early open, early nerves for the senior here on the left lane.
Again, all these players using their first ball for their spares, trying to take their hand out of it. If you catch it just a bit, it's going to hook on him. Doesn't quite create enough angle to convert the 10-pin.
How will Hansen respond? 2-pin.
Both players playing different parts of the lane. A lot of friction built in. Darren Tang throughout practice used a lot of surface on a ball. Daniel's going to continue to try staying to the right as the ball travels down the lane. As we see, he gets more left to right, uses a lot of energy because that friction is there. The ball is losing so much of its effort, it's not quite getting to the pocket. 2-pin spare, single pin conversion. Switches balls for the spare.
Whoa! Back-to-back with single pin spare conversions. Uncharacteristic misses for each as Hansen returns the favor.
Yeah, the ball, I mean, he uses so much speed and takes the hand out of the ball so much, doesn't quite create the angle to the 2-pin. Even match after 1 frame.
Yeah, how about that?
Championship match, little nerves getting there?
Gotta be. You've been there many times. Collegiate, women's side, men's side, won all of them.
It gets a little bit easier, but not much.
Rarely see two opens like that to begin a match, and help on the 10. Left lane for Hansen, he's pumped.
We have that sound back. Again, staying in his zone that he wants to be. Head pin bounces off all the way off the left side, comes back over to Messenger to take out the 10 pin. That's power. Freshman bowler, a little over 6 feet tall. He uses great energy from his legs and his long arm span to create so much ball speed and energy.
Second frame, Tang trying to respond. 7.
Let's take a look at Darren's release right here. Comes through, he's right on 18 or 19 at the arrows. Steeper angle through the front, so the ball is going to get further right down the lane. Doesn't have enough energy to get back to the pocket. Leaves a light 7 pin. The further left you move, the larger the angle, the more the ball is going to be in contact with the lane, and it loses speed as it travels down the lane. Matching up speed and rev rate to the part of the lane you're in is crucial to being successful.
Got that one. Little nervous out of his hand for a second there. Takes care of the 7 for a spare. That first mark out of the way. Maybe some of the nerves start to clear a little bit in this championship match. So Darren had to sit and watch the second semi. What would you do in that situation? Are you out there watching the bowlers break down the lanes? Or taking a moment to yourself?
Well, I watch the other players warm up during the practice time, and Darren knew he was further inside or left of everyone else. I would be on the practice pair, staying loose. I'm a big field bowler. I need to just see the friction in the ball, change direction. I would be practicing.
Best shot on the match by far for Tang.
So as he gets here on the left lane again, ball's going through 18 arrows, not quite as far right down the lane as you can see by the different color of the boards. I said earlier the ball wants to go towards the 8 pin. Great ball motion, great shape, 10 straight back.
Now Hansen with teammate Kenny Ryan watching. One of our semifinalists. Whoa, that starts way right. Flirted with the channel. And he's got the split to deal with as a result with a 110.
Yeah, as you can see, sliding 15, but this one was, again, a physical error where he got so fast with his feet. The ball is right down here, board 5, way out of the zone of where it should be. Guru Nick Hoagland said if you hit that area again, it's not coming back, and that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, he has to keep his feet slow, and that was just a mechanical error of getting too fast and accelerating too quickly at the bottom. If we wanted to, we want to hit the head pin to the left side here and then go over into the 10 pin.
How about missing both, though? Missed the head pin, 2 stand, another open early in the match for Hansen. Wow.
Yeah, you know, Dave, the lanes are breaking down so much. There's so much friction or a lot of balls that have gone down that side of the lane. And I think Daniel's trying to play a spot that really isn't playable anymore. It was successful for him in the first match. He's got to start thinking about, is he going to stay there? Is he going to try to do something different with his hand, ball speed, ball change? Or maybe even question going in deeper where Darren is.
That's better. Nice recoveries. Kenny Ryan watches. His girlfriend Michaela there. One of our semifinalists from Robert Morris. Now a spectator.
Yeah, Kenny gave Daniel one of the greatest compliments you can give a player. He has the best physical game on the team, and he's only a freshman.
I thought that was impressive.
That very impressive.
Two roommates, very close friends. Parents, Tracy, Thomas are here. Thomas had a bit of a mishap. He slipped and actually broke a rib when he was here this week. Darren was saying, boy, Dad couldn't attend a team banquet early in the week. He was kind of hurting. We asked Thomas how he's feeling. He said, so-so, but I'd imagine he'll feel a lot better if his son can win the championship here.
Yeah, and Darren being a first-team All-American, I'm sure he was honored at that banquet. But to cheer his son on today, back-to-back chances for him and their family.
That's just amazing.
The pain would subside for now, I would think.
I would think so. It's never happened before. Back-to-back. Brothers winning a title. Maybe it happens today here in Wichita with shots like that. All 10 down into the pit. A perfect hit in the 1-3 pocket for Tang.
Slides around board 30 at the foul line. Gets a little bit more loft. His angles are a little bit straighter through the front. Mom and Dad's reaction, they like it. They want to see their son win.
Good fist bump there from Mom. That was solid. Absolutely.
You know, just because they throw the ball doesn't mean the parents don't throw it either. They always say, we throw the same amount of bowling balls you do.
Strike here cuts it to 24. Looks for the double, has the double. And a ball change for Hansen, effective after that disastrous start with opens in 2 of the first 3 frames.
Yeah, Daniel shell down here. He's sliding further left, got inside. Not quite as deep as Darren did. Better shape of the bowling ball going down the lane. He knew he had to make a move. You know, there's expression amongst professional athletes and bowlers especially. You cannot out-execute bad ball reaction. You just can't try to make it work. He's going back to the other ball, though, in the left lane, so this is very interesting. Right lane definitely has a lot more friction.
For the turkey, to cut it to 14. Not this time. 5-pin stands for Hansen.
A lot of questions going through his mind right now. Again, going back to the ball that he used previously on this lane. Stronger, aggressive bowling ball. 10 frames seems like a lot, but it goes by so fast in the championship match. 5-pin conversion should be a strike delivery.
He's got that one. Covers the 5, converts the spare. Still Tang up by 25 pins. A championship on the line here today in Wichita. Bridge to the keeper of the Plains here in Wichita. Not far from North Rock Bowling Center. Darren Tang looks for the 4-bagger. 25-pin lead. Grow that to 35 here. Closing in on what he hopes is all in the family back-to-back championship. Brother Michael won last year. 6 frame. 4-pin.
Great way to come out of a commercial break, too. Calms his nerves. Let's look at the ball as we're going down the lane. Doesn't quite get as far right. Comes up high through the nose, leaving the 4-pin. It's a good break. Good break. Easy adjustment to make. Usually for a professional bowler, it's a 2-in-1 move, or 2 boards left with your feet or inward. Slight adjustment can be made. Lanes are definitely breaking down. I said earlier, Darren used a lot of surface. Looked like a snowball going down the lane, trying to create that friction into the lane itself, giving him that hook spot that he wants and so much desires.
Stays clean. There's a 4. We still got ourselves a match here. A lot can happen if Hansen gets hot.
It is baseball season. Big Giants fan.
But not a Warriors fan, it tells us.
Yeah.
More of a Tim Duncan, Tony Parker Spurs guy. Because most of his life, the Warriors are pretty bad. They've just been good the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Left lane. Some magic for Tang. Feeling it.
He's been so key on that lane. Seems to be very comfortable. Still sliding around board 30, right at the same target at the arrows. Wow, that ball is just premier ball motion. So you have the super senior against the freshman. Does that make it a super sophomore that they average together? Darren, as he goes back, consulting with Michael after that last delivery. But yeah, I think the super sophomore average is good.
Right lane, got to hurry up, does. And finds the pocket late down lane to keep things very interesting.
He did not like that off his hand. You could tell he just got so fast with his feet, did not care for that delivery. Further inside, deeper, he just popped up at the foul line. Know how far right it was. But he stayed there throughout the entire match and a half and created that hook spot for himself. So as a bowler, you want to be in the part of the lane that gives you the most room for error. He found it, made the ball change. Again, going back to that aggressive ball on the left lane, he can strike out for a max score of 224. Darren, max score of 248. Match is not over.
Can he cut it to 14? Avoid the double wood, but has the 8. That would have been a big strike for Hansen.
Yeah, he needed that to keep the pressure on. Watch the ball as it comes up. See how it immediately goes to the right side? It means the ball is just burned up. It has nothing left to give at the pins. Comes in so light. I mean, he could have left the 2-8, but he leaves the single pins conversion with the 8-pin. I would be questioning if I would stick with the other ball on the left lane as well. Only 2 frames to go. What do you decide?
There's the 8. And now Tang, brother Michael last year, knocked off Notre Dame of Ohio's Miko Walker. Michael rolled a 259 in the championship match a year ago.
Yeah, and as we flashed back a few times to Michael's victory, if you look where Darren's playing today, they're almost in the same part of the lane as they were. Brothers to the core. Same part of the lane, same area. Can they both be successful? Can Darren go where his brother went?
Watch out. Not what you want at this point in the match at all. It was split. 2-10.
Daniel trying to stay calm. A lot of loft there. Gets it further right down the lane. As you can see, he's been keeping it around board 9-10. Ball takes too long to get back there. Doesn't quite get into the pocket. A light hit again. Could have been the 2-8-10. By leaving only a 2-10, it is a makeable spare. So as we see here, we want the ball to go the left side of the 2-pin, so the 2-pin deflects directly into the 10-pin itself. That's the ideal way to make it, or bounce it off the back.
Execute. Misses the 10. And it's a late open. And on the bench, Hansen's right back in the match. Things are getting very interesting now.
Both players' scores 218 for Darren in the first match, 212 for Daniel. They're both around that same pace right now. Is that going to be enough? Which one's going to take it?
Got the foundation frame. 12-pin lead. How does it respond to the open? On the left lane. Missed the pocket.
Physical.
1, 2, 4.
All physical. He's been really smooth and consistent off his hand at the foul line. He just gets overly aggressive. The adrenaline's running through his veins right now. And you can see it. He accelerated at the bottom of the swing. One, 2, 4 spare. He's going to go straight at it, so the 1 has to go into the 2, take out the 4. Another diagonal spare.
Needs it. Doesn't cover. Head pin stands. Foundation frame open, and back-to-back disastrous opens for Tang in the 8th and 9th. And wow, look at that on the bench. Hansen almost makes up the entire difference And all of a sudden, he is in great shape. Incredible.
Yeah, Darren knows. He knows. Just got fast with his feet, fast with his body. Physically made a poor delivery. Trying to keep himself in the game, though. You never know. It comes down to the 10th frame. Daniel's going back with the ball change on the right lane. Got locked in before. Can he take advantage of the open frames and get back in the match?
It's up to the freshman. Yes, he can. A huge response for Hansen.
He may be a freshman, but he's bowling like a senior right now. Huh, what a reaction. He knows it. Off his hand. You can tell by his body language. Now here's the question. He's going back to the other ball in the left lane. He's been high both. He's been light. He's been all around the pocket, but not in it. Does he stick with the ball he just threw with on the right lane? Or does he stay with what he knows? He needs 2 strikes and 2 pins to shut him out. He's going back to the aggressive bowling ball. You got to stick with what you know. That's what it comes down to. Field player, got to stick with what you know. Let's see if he makes the right compensation. Can hit the pocket.
Parents Bob and Carrie can barely watch. Left lane. All 10 down. 60 feet to success for Hansen, who takes the lead. What a late rally for the kid.
Great crowd behind him supporting him. Sticks with the aggressive ball, moves in, got a little bit firmer with his ball speed. Wow. 10 pins straight back. Ball deflects a little bit. He's going to take his time and compose himself right here, right now. 1 more strike and 2 pins. Kenny said he's a shot maker too. Great physical game. We are going to see a lot more of Daniel in the future.
Championship, Daniel Hansen. The freshman shows maple moxie.
Gets dad out of his seat. Way to stand up and cheer.
And just 2 pins now to shut out Tang and win a championship.
He just has to keep it on the lane. Sounds simple enough, I know. The young freshman, 2 pins, takes home the singles championship. So great. Daniel himself, he rolled a 300 game en route to qualifying for the 16 Intercollegiate Singles Championships.
And there it is! Daniel Hansen from Robert Morris University of Illinois is a national champion in 2016.
Celebrates with his team, his teammates.
And now his parents, Carrie and Bob, from Tacoma, Washington, denying the Tang brothers' history. Hansen a champion today in Wichita. Keeper of the Plains, established in 1974, famous landmark in Wichita, famous today in Wichita, Daniel Hansen. The freshman from Robert Morris of Chicago wins 203-174 over Tang from San Jose State. The winner now with Kelly Kulick.
Daniel Hansen, 2016 Intercollegiate Singles Championship. How does it feel?
Unbelievable. I just can't even put words into it right now. I don't even know.
The lone freshman in the field came from behind, stayed with your strategy to the right side of the lanes all the time. You made a crucial ball change. What does it feel, and how are you going to celebrate tonight?
I don't even know. I'm speechless right now. I never expected anything like this, but going to be a good time tonight. That's about it.
Kelly, Daniel Hansen's dad, Bob, Jim Kent, Marshall Kent's dad, 1982, Washington State, they won a team championship. Today belongs to Daniel, a winner in Wichita. More coming up.